Great job finding the partners tonight. Let's go ahead into our Learn books to complete our application problem. It's on page 177. Remember we said that that is the one with the Van Gogh painting, Flower Beds in Holland. Learn, L, notice, blue, blue, 177. Alright, so I'll go ahead and read the problem to you, and then you'll pause and try to work it out. There were 5 students in the cafeteria. Some more students came in late. Now there are 7 students in the cafeteria. How many students came in late? Write a number bond to match the story. Write an addition sentence and a subtraction sentence to show 2 ways to solve the problem. Draw a rectangle around the unknown number that you found. So there's a lot of directions. The question, the problem you're solving, there were 5 students in the cafeteria. Some more students came in late. Now there are 7 students in the cafeteria. How many students came in late? So hit that pause and try it out, and then we'll work it together in 3 minutes. Alright, so here we go. We see that there are 5 students in the cafeteria, some more come in late. Let's see. So let's start with the familiar addition sentence. So 5 students come in plus some more come in late. There are 7 students in the cafeteria. That will become our addition sentence. Let's go ahead and draw a picture so we can build our subtraction sentence. Starting with our whole, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. There's our whole in our picture. So let's group the 5 students together that were there. There were 5 students in the cafeteria. So these were the ones who were, so these are in the cafeteria. I for it. I, the letter I is the first letter of the word in. And then there were 2 that were late. Let's show our late students in a different group. The rest were late. Okay, so now let's write a subtraction problem that matches the work we did. So the 7 students in the cafeteria minus the 5 that were already there is equal to the 1, 2 that were late. 2 students were late. So 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. Then 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. Ta-da! Alright, so let's write a number bond that goes with these 2 number sentences. Because remember, this number bond is useful in that it tells us the whole is 7 and the parts are 5 and 2. And what we're working with here is that from this number bond, we can add the parts to get to the whole, or we can subtract a part from the whole to get to the other part. Alright, so the question was, how many students came late? 2 students came late. 2 students came late. Alright, good job. Okay, so we're going to use a different strategy today, and that is called a number path. And you actually have the number path in your Learn book. You might need some help. You're going to need to tear it out and put it into your whiteboard. It's a template. I'm going to show it to you in a second. Hold on. It is on page number 183, also blue number Learn book. So in this book, page number 183, looks just like this. Looks like this. See, they match. If you take this, place it inside of your whiteboard. That way you can work with me as we work through these problems. Carefully. I'm not being careful. I'm trying to show you what I'm doing. Be careful. There. Just like that. So now we can practice using this number path to subtract. Yay! Come on. Okay, so yes, in your sentence frame, your number sentence frame, I want you to write this number sentence. Or So right now we have 6 minus 4 is equal to, we're going to find out. Based on what we've been given, what parts of our number bond, or I'm sorry, not which parts, which spaces in our number bond can we also fill in? Correct. We have our whole, which is 6, because when we subtract, we start with our whole. And we have a part, which is 4. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to count back using a number path. So what you do is you start by circling the whole, and then you hop back this number of parts. So how many parts are we going to hop back? 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did we land? We landed on 2. Let me get a different color. We landed on 2. Now, do we know, is 4 and 2, do those parts come together to make 6? They do, which means if I take 4 from the group of 6, I should be left with my part 2. This is what we just discovered, we figured out. Let's write that matching addition sentence, the one we're familiar with. So 4, which is a part, plus, we found 2 to be the missing part, is equal to 6. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. All right, so since we're using our dry erase boards, we're all going to erase together. We'll try another one. Let's try another one. All right, so next let's try, all right, write this down. We have 8 minus 5 is equal to, given this number sentence, which spaces of our number bond can we fill out? Again, the whole and a part. We know our whole is 5. We know one of the parts, our whole is 8. One of the parts is 5. We're looking to find the other part. Using our number path to count back, we circle the whole. Now hop with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where do we land? We land on the number 3. We land on the number 3. Good job. So, can we complete this number sentence? We can. 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. That's the part we figured out. I don't know. I'm still not sure about the subtraction. Let's look back at our number bond and write an addition sentence that matches our subtraction sentence. That doesn't mean put those numbers in the same order, because now we're writing addition, which means we want to put our parts together. Let's start with the known part, and we'll add the previously unknown part and see if that comes to our whole. Is this number sentence true? Does 5 plus 3 equal 8? It does equal 8. You're absolutely right. Good job. So 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Allows us to see that 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. All right, let's hop back some more. How about write down this one. Okay. Noting 9 minus 2. Which spaces, again, in our number bond can we fill in? We know the whole has a value of 9. We know one of the parts is 2. So on our number path, we circle our whole and we hop. How many hops? 2. All right, so circle the 9 and hop, hop. Where do we land? 7. So my missing part we just established is 7. Okay, so this information here, this other part, if this is whole part, and this is whole minus part equals part, this means that 7 should fit in this box and make a true number sentence. But I'm going to check it with my addition sentence that I'm familiar with. 7 plus some more, we said, was 9. No. 2, see that would have also been true, 7 plus 2 is 9, but based on the information and how it was given to us, we want 2 first this time. So even if we were to count on to solve it, we would have done 7, 8, 9. But 2 plus 7 is also equal to 9. Do these two number sentences, are they both true? Yes. Did both of these number sentences come from this number bond? Yes. This is part plus part equals whole. This is whole minus part equals part. All right, good job. So let's do some bookwork practice. Let's do some bookwork practice. You know I get my practice problems out of your homework book. And in your homework book, it is on page number 109. You can still use your template if you need to, of course. That's what it's there for, so you have that number bond. What we're doing here, we're hopping to find the missing number, and we're matching the subtraction. See how it already has it set up, where the subtraction is written with the missing part at the end, and you're thinking about that addition where it's 3 plus something is equal to 5. It's the same thing. So we're working in subtraction, but we're using what we know in our brains about addition, because they're cousins. They work together. They're related to one another. They're related facts, okay, the cousin facts. So for our first problem, we hear, like I said, Succeed book, bedroom picture, S. Burgundy, page 109. 5 minus 3 is equal to blank. We start at 5. We make how many hops back? 3 back. 1, 2, 3. We land on 2. So our missing part has to be 2. So it's 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. And I can think, well, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Good job. Now, so you don't have to keep erasing this. Use your template. That's in the dry erase pocket. That's what it's for. Use that template. I'm just going to have to keep erasing over and over again so you can see it. So we're starting with our whole of 8. We're subtracting. We're taking away 6. Let's do that. 8 and hop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hops. We land on 2. So reading that. 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. What else is true? 6 plus 2 is also equal to 8. Part plus part equals whole. Whole minus part equals part. Alright? So, I have to erase because I don't have any more number pass. You don't because you have your dry erase board. Okay? Letter B. 7 minus 4 equals blank is related to 4 plus blank equals 7. Alright, that makes sense. That's, logical. We'll solve this using our new counting back number pass strategy, where we start with a part or the whole. The whole, and our big number is 7. And we're hopping how many hops back? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we landed on 3. 7 minus 4 is equal to 3, which means that 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. I know that is true, which means my work checks out. Good job. Alright, let's do another one. You're going to keep practicing. You're going to get used to it. It's new. It's newish. See how it's already related to something you know? It's intentional. Thank you. Alright, this reads 8 minus 2 is equal to... Okay, so that means, and they didn't give it to us this time. This time we have to think it through ourselves, which is good. That's what we're supposed to do, progress. What is our whole? 8, excellent. And we're making how many hops back? 2. 1, 2. Where do we land? 6, excellent. If you'll notice, A and C come from the same number bond. if 8 minus 6 equals 2, then 8 minus 2 equals 6, which also lets us know that this and this should be related too, those related addition matches. If 6 plus 2 equals 8, then 2 plus 6 equals 8 also. Those all come from the same number bond, being 8 is your whole, 6 and 2 are your parts. 8 is your whole, 6 and 2 are your parts. You have 2 different subtraction sentences, 2 different addition sentences that all come from this one number bond. And that goes for any number bond, unless it's a double, because then your parts are the same. Those are the only exceptions. Let's look at the last set right here. 9 minus 6 is equal to, alright, so we're starting with our whole. Our whole is 9. How many hops do I need? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where do I land? I land on 3. 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. So, part I know 6 plus the part I figured out 3 is equal to my whole 9. Part I know plus part I don't know equals my whole. Whole I know minus part I know equals part I don't know. Great practice, guys. Okay. So, knowing what you know now, and still using that number path as you need to hop back. Time to get some work done. So in your problem set on page 179, back in that Learn book, you know, the blue trim, 179, front and back, so flip it over to the back side. You're going to complete your problem set for lesson 26. You'll then turn in your exit ticket, which is on the next slide. And of course, let me know if you have any questions. Till later. Bye.